All right, moving on. Oh, I need to change one more thing. This is not winners round 2. This is round 3. But here we are. We got tcmK. We've got Jark, Inkling, Ness, 2 small children from completely different time periods.
I'm excited to see Jark back. It's been a while since we've seen him. Even before quarantine, he wasn't really going to much. So very excited to see him back. It's very funny because in Cincinnati, it's always been a long-running joke that they're actually just twins. tcmK is the evil twin, Jark is the good twin.
Understandable. I like that to see that he's still sticking with Inkling. I did notice walking around he was playing Mithra, or Pyro Mithra, so we might see that pop out.
Yeah, I mean, his Inkling has always been really good. We've seen him take a lot of games off of notable players in Cincinnati, and he's beaten Woodley a couple times, so his Inkling is definitely no joke. But tcmK, also very, very good player. I think he's been on Ohio PR, was it last season or this season?
Last season, yes.
Last season. Yeah, so with tcmK, we're going to see a lot of jumping with fair, a lot of short hop fair. I think that Inkling's dash is going to be really beneficial in that. He might be able to just like dash underneath it and punish from underneath. Also going to see here.
Tries to go for the 2-frame there.
Yeah.
Running out of ink. Needs to figure out a way to get tcmK out on disadvantage for a minute, just to recharge a little bit. You lose a lot of your strong option there. Your smash attacks are incredibly weaker, and you no longer have barrier with roller. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Get about half charge. That's all you really need. You get like 2 bombs, get the roller, get a smash attack. You're good.
Did the smash attacks require ink?
They don't require ink, but like to get the strong hitboxes out of them, they do. So like you can still hit them, but it'd be like hitting them with a wet noodle. Oh, going all the way across. Does not want to deal with any yo-yo shenanigans, except deal with yo-yo shenanigans anyway.
Yeah. That was unfortunate get up, an unfortunate get up attack. tcmK was able to punish it, but tcmK still sitting at a high percent right now. So I think he just needs to get like a good roller read would be great, or even a smash attack.
One of the harder things to do as Inkling is to get that kill confirmed. A lot of people think that like the roller is such a good option, you get free kills off of it, but most kills you see from Inkling are either coming from reads or ledge pressure. See, anytime tcmK jumps, he no longer has to worry about roller.
True. Yeah, and you see that tcmK is jumping a lot, so
much damage,
wow.
almost one interaction. The PK fire to the up smash to the up air, almost dying for it. Trying to bait out some jump from tcmK, but he's just kind of sitting pretty in shield.
Yeah.
Get the bear, yeah. Looked like a little bit of bad DI trying to get away, but eats the bear, gets it off stage. Also to note, like because of how the ink works, it does buff the damage, and because it buffs the damage, it also buffs knockback. So every bit of ink put onto him does help moves kill a bit earlier.
Okay.
That's got
I didn't know it affected the knockback.
Yeah, any source of that increases damage will affect knockback. So okay.
I thought that he was gonna go under the stage frame again, and I think tcmK thought it too. So Jark was able to mix up his timing on that and was able to get back to the ledge without having to deal with that yo-yo.
F smash! Oh my gosh! I was gonna praise tcmK for the magnet pull on the bomb because for some reason ink is an energy. So,
yeah,
but
I was confused about that, but
unfortunately he just got killed for it. Holding in there, gonna take him off the top.
A little icky, but I was not expecting a dash attack there, so I don't blame him for the bad DI. Rolls in towards tcmK. I thought that was interesting. I figured tcmK probably would have punished that.
Maybe expecting the roll away.
Yeah.
Jark figured he could roll in, and that lets him keep an advantage state against tcmK rather than being put away.
I like that stall there with the magnet to avoid the down smash.
tcmK is just utilizing that magnet in like every capacity he can.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares the fact that it absorbs projectiles? It's got a hitbox, it stalls out him, mixes up his movement. Very hard to deal with. Good get up attack there, doesn't eat the up smash. The grab off. Fourth open, a little bit of ink on him. Oh, good
wow,
SDI there.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not gonna do it a second time. But we just have good DI anyway.
No, that's the worst way to go out.
Interestingly, that's canonical in Splatoon.
Oh, really?
You can't jump out from stuff when you're underneath it, so you just bonk your head.
I've not played Splatoon. I've watched people play it. Seems very chaotic. And not very friendly to colorblind people.
It is not very friendly to colorblind people. I think there's a colorblind mode, though, so...
How would that even work? I feel like the whole game is based around color.
It's like, I think they use very bright and very dull shades of the colors, and like it's only 2 colors. So it's like almost anything that you could worry about is more or less okay-ish.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm not colorblind, so I don't really know how that works.
Shoutouts to Timbo.
Yeah, shoutouts to Timbo.
Just kind of hanging out a ledge.
Yeah, good patience there, I guess.
I like the fact that Jark didn't feel pressure to do anything. Just he wasn't trying to get some early read. He's just like, you do whatever you want, I'll follow up.
Yeah, I'm gonna react.
Oh, tries to go for the magnet, doesn't get it. Another grab.
I'm not really sure what Inkling does at the ledge. It's been so long since I've watched an Inkling play. Whereas like with tcmK, you're so used to seeing the yo-yo, we're seeing a lot of fair on stage.
Oh my god. Get the booyah.
Booyah!
These roll behinds are playing a lot for Jark, just getting right around those nairs, the fairs, and then he's able to capitalize with grabs and the rapid jab.
Oh wow.
Back there, not killing quite yet. But that fair well.
Yeah. We've seen that fair multiple times through tcmK. Jark was able to avoid it in that first situation when she was on stage, but gets hit with it in the second situation.
Splat him with a splatter shot there.
I feel like Jark has a really good read on tcmK's movement right now. He's been able to like string some back airs in there right through the movement tcmK is doing. Oh gosh.
I actually really like the way Jark is using the splatter shot. Like rather than going a bit too far in, he's just popping a shot, gets a little bit of ink on him. Obviously, it's not doing too much, but it's free percent, and if he does win an interaction, that ink just adds a little bit more percentage onto his moves.
Yeah.
Runs in there, gets a rapid jab, doesn't get the final hit. Oh, can tcmK get back from it? No. Well played there. Gets that fair right before tcmK can go for the uppy, and just gets gimps him for it. That's actually one of the stronger tools that Inkling has. Such great hitboxes and movement options. Oh no, too far out.
It was a good attempt, but yeah, it was just too far out. He wasn't able to make it back.
It's a really scary situation. He still had his roller. I feel like he could have gone to the other side of the stage. Maybe felt like he didn't have enough time, but yeah, I feel like you just don't go for that when you know it's the bad option. Probably had some thought in his head about drifting back. And either way, we're back down to an even game, stock for each of them. So far, Jark has had a lot of control from this, but tcmK is slowly kind of adapting to the way Jark has been playing around him. We can see that come back to bite him if Jark doesn't figure out what he needs to do to not get caught out for these options now.
Yeah, tcmK is just playing super aggressive, and Jark's kind of having to maneuver around his hitboxes so that he's throwing out with the short hop pairs and nairs, and just try to punish accordingly. And he's doing a really good job, but very easy to get hit with just stray moves from tcmK. Ooh, was that a cancel? That was kind of cool.
Ooh, excellent. Uses the up air to hit him out of it, gets the bomb hit, and then also gets the second hit of up air. tcmK taking a lot of damage for that. Was hoping to heal a little bit. And breathes the jump with the up smash.
That was so good.
tcmK going so hard on those jumps, and Jark punishing him hard for it.
Jark definitely could have done that earlier in the game, but I'm glad that he waited and used it at the appropriate time that it would get him a kill.
Yeah, if you have a hard read on your opponent, let them keep doing the things that they think are good, and if you know you can punish it when it counts, when you can take a stock and close out the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really good.
I think I heard a triplat ban, which understandable. I know Inkling kind of has somewhat ladder combos, but when you're playing against Ness, very floaty, gonna just kind of get hit up multiple times. Not really gonna have those extensions as easily. sticking with the Inkling. I don't think Ness is the wrong choice. Yeah, I was saying. I don't think he necessarily needs to pull out the Diddy. Ness has been doing fine. Just one read, couple other tcmK kind of adapting. I think, or Jark kind of adapting. I think once tcmK kind of figures out his own footing to go against it, he should be fine. Good nair. They're both just hitting each other.
That broke him out of that? Was
What's
that
that?
a nair?
Yes, nair.
Okay.
Inkling kind of breakdances in the air. Full ink on there, but doesn't get extend it too far. No, you saw him charging it.
Yeah.
So it's rough sometimes. Air dodges in. tcmK getting a little too aggressive on it. Missed the timing for the grab.
tcmK taking a really aggressive lead here. Jark gonna get him off stage.
Good heal. That's a 20%. I have to be careful when you're using those options. Yep.
Yeah.
tcmK, Jark trying to bait tcmK over to the left, but he just stood his ground.
I feel like it's going to be a little bit more complicated on this stage too. He's not going to be nearly as able to go underneath the stage on Battlefield just because of how it points down like that.
Yeah, there's a lot more room to cover. I know Inkling still can do it, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
PK fire. Oh, good getting out of that.
Yeah, he is really good SCI to get out of the PK fires.
It's the grab off. Doesn't get it. Just pummels him. I wonder if he went for the grab release or. I feel like you would still always want to get your opponent off stage. Maybe feel like he had a little bit more time to pummel than he thought. Whoa.
Oh wow!
Just do it.
It's working for him. Yeah, really good call outs with these up smashes. Oh.
No! It looks like a slam, but there's a ceiling there for some reason.
Yeah. That's really unfortunate. You hate to see that.
Yeah.
Typically in situations like this would still be a very winnable game, but tcmK is just really good at playing super aggressive and also very defensive at the same time. He's using these nairs to try to string something together, but also it's really hard for Jark to get in. Just because he's constantly throwing out these hitboxes. So Jark has to get a lot of either like good combos and not let tcmK get out of them, or just a really good read at the ledge.
The soft hit at the back here tripping. Eats the PK fire. So much damage being put on.
Jark really hasn't been able to use roller a lot either, just because tcmK's been in the air so much.
Oh no! That's gonna do it.
Yeah, I think he thought he had enough time to get down there and hit him out of it, but he did not.
Ness, up smash can be fairly strong, especially when he's charging it for so long. Just unfortunate. Tried to punish the potential charge for longer, but not going to do it. tcmK going to take that to move on to winners semis.